the same business as usual approach, the same management techniques, the same organizational structures that worked for the first machine age aren't going to work in the second machine age. Great technologies rarely create value unless you have complementary organizational changes as well. There's far more organizational capital in the U.S. economy than there is IT or technology capital. But most people don't pay attention to it because it's largely invisible and intangible. One of the big challenges we have going forward for the next 10 years is to make those investments and innovations and changes in our organizational structures to keep up with the enormous improvements in technology.
We came across a great quote attributed to Voltaire when we were writing the book. He says, "Judge a man by his questions, not his answers." And I think that's fantastic because it indicates that there's still a huge role for expertise and experience and management, which is, if we can go answer that question over there, if we can tackle that problem over there, man, we would be so much better off. Then unleash the geeks, unleash the data, unleash the experimentation, and really try to figure out what the answer is to that question, as opposed to having that arise from out of your gut. That, here's the question and my gut tells me the answer, I find that really, really dicey.
One of the lessons I take from our friends in Silicon Valley and a lot of high-tech companies around the world is this mentality of experimenting and trying lots of different things. If you have a good idea, you can leverage their infrastructure very quickly, leverage the best people in the world to help you, and quickly put it into practice. As a result, a company like Instagram can create $1 billion worth of value, reach tens of millions of people in less than 14 months. Compare that to the old model. Kodak, at its peak, when it was about 100 years old, had 145,000 people. And actually, just a few months after Instagram was sold for $1 billion, Kodak went bankrupt